Kia ora everybody, welcome back to Session Skate Sim. I'm Skating Hobo, and with unfortunate news, I guess I should say you can call me Bailey, but I got unfortunate news. The game crashed. I uh, I did the EMB jam, and I was just doing some missions afterwards. I guess I should have saved the clips. I don't know. It's a learning process for me, but the game crashed, so that whole segment is gone. There's no way to replay missions in this game. Once they're done, and it auto saves after everything. So there's a lot that we did, unfortunately. Yeah, the anti-ferg, we did the first or second one, a Ribsman mission, a Ryan mission, a Jameer mission. I think we did a Manny mission. We started the Samira mission. We talked to her, and then when her dialogue was going through, it crashed. So unfortunately, I lost the footage of the EMB jam. Part of me thinks I might make a skater, put them on auto catch real quick, and get myself back to that point in the game, just before the EMB jam. Then maybe I'll edit it back in. Part of me just kind of wants to say that this will be the last part for session, regardless of what I choose. I was going to go through and do all these challenges and all these things, but let's be honest, this game's not done. It doesn't run properly. It doesn't do well, and it's quite frankly a disappointing mess. Um, my voice might sound a bit raspy, but that's because this is actually my third time trying to record this part. Because the first time I tried to record the EMB jam, I got to the shop, changed my clothes, went to the jam, and about second round, game crashed. So I reloaded, did my intro, said sorry for missing my clothes change, did the whole jam, was stoked about that, did a few missions, and the game crashed. And it's not uncommon for session. It seems to be a reoccurring thing lately that this game just, I don't know, it's not handling very well. Um, it's just it's just disappointing to see. There's a lot that they need to fix, and instead we've just got this crashing mess. So I'm sorry that this intro starts so negatively, and it starts with just I don't know. I feel like my voice is croaky, and I'm a little bit tired, and I'm definitely burnt out of session. I want to say lies and say that I can push myself to play this more, but I don't think I can. I think I've got almost 200 hours on PS4 and I've got almost 150 hours on PS5, so that's about 350 hours in this game. On top of that, I've got like I think it's like almost 750, maybe 800 hours in Skater XL, which I played for like a year or two before this. And when it comes down to it, I think I'm done with skate simulators. I think I wanted to do it with the community. I wanted to make clips and film things and post stuff, but I just don't think that's me. I think I like playing video games to play video games to have a good time. So yeah, we were doing the session playthrough. The session devs have let themselves down, I guess, and this playthrough is ending. That's really all there is to it. There's no real point, in my opinion, to go through and do these missions at random. Like we did the day one mission, we did the rock ride, we had that, and now it's just onto the menu up the slide. It's just onto a completely different mission. It's so disappointing, but it's just, I guess, the way it is. This is how session currently is. And what's the date? It's the 10th of November, 2023, and yeah, session still just disappoints. I don't know. Um, I Yeah, that's me. This is me walking to my freaking PlayStation 5, trying to turn it on, trying to get motivated to play some session over the past like 2 years. Just blah, zombie. Got my board floating in my hand. No animation to hop on yet. Goofy still looks like a mess. I don't know. If you if you were watching throughout the playthrough and you wanted to see the ending, I'm real sorry that this is how it has ended. You drop a comment down below and you tell me that you wanted to see the EMB jam and all the other missions, and shoot, I might remake a character and recreate it all to get up to there, and I'll re-upload these parts. I don't know, but this is the part I'm choosing to upload. The end. You know what? For effect, let's go into day and night. It's the end. I've tried with Session. I really have, and I might return to it one day when the devs take it a bit more serious. But see, this hoodie isn't even what I was wearing before. Actually, I think I was wearing something else. Let's go to the apartment and check. But yeah, when they stop just replying to dumb little comments on Instagram that ask the same questions and they just say, well, this is out of our control because handshake emoji, then I might take them serious. When they start, like, I don't know, seeming to care again, they might take them serious. But as it is right now, uh, yeah, I'm just burnt out. I'm burnt out and I'm let down. Like, look at this place. We talked about it. Let's go look at it while we're here. Put it back to daytime. Like, don't you think it would be great if you could just get in the object dropper and fix up a lot of this? Like, why does this rail lead to nothing? Like, I get you could ollie up this if it wasn't like cock height, do a little manual thing and then what, grind up this? Or are you meant to jump down the stairs and then pop off to the side and grind into your shins? Like, what is this for? Why is this like this? Why is this such an unapproachable drop? Like, eh, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, your game's physics engine is not built for what maps you build and for the type of maps you make, and all the gameplay you want to try to advertise. Like, it's the biggest problem with this. Like, the slide would be cool, but you can't go too fast down it, or else he shoots himself off these little bumps, and it just looks dumb. This slide would be cool with all its like big gapness, but again, you usually just snap your board, or you just break, or look really dumb when you land. And this slide is broken. That's not the worst of it though yet. We're not at my least favorite part. Hold on. Let's just cruise on down these. Yeah, yeah. Like, what, I don't know what the point of them is. Like, you land and you almost can never pop because of the way their physics engine works. You can't really pop off an incline over a step. And then what, you mean to land in this? You're going too fast to ever land in this. Most of the time you just land in these rocks if you can pop over the step. But here it is. The absolute worst part. Why? Why is this a thing? Like, I know the story is Chris Cole traded an old guitar and a pair of shoes for this whole water park, but like, could they not add in a mission where we sweep this up? Can I not go into Object Dropper and clean this all? Like, it's so bad. Yeah, yeah. Looking at the fundamentals of it all doesn't make me much happier. But yeah, like, this is mad annoying because you can skate like along and down here, but then there's trash, or there's a pillar and a tree log in the way that you can sometimes get under if you're crouching at the right angle. That thing will clip you in the head, and if you're wearing any of the Ninja Turtle suits, you're too tall anyway. Like, there's a tree here, and these spikes, the leaves have collision. Like, why do the leaves have such bad collision that like I touch them and they will fling me off my board? I don't know. It's almost been 10 minutes of ranting. There's no real need for it. If you didn't watch this part, fair enough. If you did watch this part, you're a real one, and I appreciate you. But yeah, it was a very disappointing thing to see an error has occurred and the PS5 has had to close this application. Would you like to submit and report? Attach a screenshot. I looked at the screenshot or the video attached with it. It was just me walking up to some area, and then the game just went pew. So yeah, there was not much footage to recover. There was not much to see. It was just disappointing. Like, all this, you can't even get on your board here. Like, this ground, as far as the ground's concerned. Oh no, not this one. I can't remember which it is, but some of this ground you can't even get on your board. Yeah, any of this stuff that has like this dirt that my feet are on now, can't stand on your board there. If you try to do it, you'll fall off. But that's okay. You'd think, oh, at least you could probably ollie onto it like it's a pile of dirt. Hold on. Instant bail. these little mounds of trash are just instant bail. You can't clear them up, and you can't cover them up with object dropper. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you could set something up that maybe you could like come in on an angle here, grind a little curved rail up in here, maybe have like a little fun box here, and then something to kind of like, I don't know, quarter pipe you out and back through here, and you can maybe like go back this way. I don't know. I've always wanted to build something around this burnt out little check-in station, but it is what it is. So yeah, that is it for session skate sim. I thought there'd be more. I thought we'd be going up to maybe part 12 or 13. Um, but yeah, I don't feel like playing something that's going to crash on me multiple times. I don't feel like putting my effort into a game that's not going to put their effort into the right categories of their game. Like, they can build more maps and more content all they want, but you just know that there's no one working on Goofy and there's no one working on the bad physics, and it just lets you down. So yeah, it's an unfortunate end for this playthrough. I think if you watch through though, you can kind of see it coming, like much like it is when I played Session initially. You start off and you're kind of like hyped up and you're like, yo, this is so cool, let's skate, and you learn the controls and you feel good when you land some things, and that's nice. And then you learn how the controls really feel and you're like, oh, okay, so you start like, tweaking your own settings and trying to figure it out, how to make it look as realistic or as clean as possible. But then you start realizing like there isn't nothing I can do. Like, obviously that's never gonna look clean. There's like a 900 off a water slide. But you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I've decided next I want to do another RPG, some kind of game that's like that. So if anyone has been watching along and they've tuned in for these whole 10 odd minutes of me rambling about how disappointed this game makes me, thank you very much, first of all. You're a real one. Drop a comment down below saying alpaca soup is gross. And if you say alpaca soup is gross, I'll know you've been a real one for this whole session playthrough. So thank you for that. But yeah, next up I'm thinking I'm going to stick to actual, you know, playthroughs. I'm going to do role-playing games or fantasy games or something that has a story. Not like this thing didn't have a story. It just had a lot of cringe dialogue and really long text boxes. Nice. Nice. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe Fallout 4, maybe Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, maybe Biomutant, maybe Dragon Ball Kakarot. If any of those sound like something you would want to watch, drop a comment down below saying so. Don't forget the llama soup thing. I've already forgot it, so I'm going to have to roll back and watch my own video to know what I said. But yeah, thank you all for being here, and I'm sorry that this was the way it ended. If you want it to go on further, spam Creature Studios or Session Skate Sims social medias with Fix Your Game. Because like this could be fun, but there's no grabs. There's no transitional. I mean, I'll make it look good, but let me just tell you, you go try to do that, it'll take a while to get there. Like I said, I got like 350 hours in this shit. And even then, like, you jank it up. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do for this part. There's not really much more to do. I don't feel like doing any of the missions because, like, I got almost 40 grand up in the corner. I got 9,325 XP. I believe we only had 8,500 last time. So, there's like 7 or 8 missions that were not recorded, plus the jam. Super disappointing, but it's just how it is. I hope this video wasn't too much of a down buzz for anyone, but hey, maybe in the future this game will update, maybe there'll be more features, or maybe it'll just work really well and we'll give it another go. But for now, that is all. I hope you have a good time and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next playthrough of whichever game that is. Kakite.